नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः उकारो अन्धकारो वैरुकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति दुःकृङ्करणे. So we are going to see the 7th shlokan. I will read the slogan and I will connect the slogan with the previous slogan. Balastavat क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावल तरुणीसक्तः वृद्धस्तावल चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. बालस्तावल क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावल तरुणीसक्तः वृद्धस्तावल चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. I already mentioned several times, Bhaja Govindam is a treatise given by Adi Shankara in order to generate the discrimination and the dispassion for a human being. From all our life, different things are being gathered by Adi Shankara and given as an example in order to create some dispassion in our life. He is analyzing the whole life of a human being. He is missing the target. He is missing the goal. While living in this world, one cannot miss the human goal also. So Adi Shankara wants to point out, indeed this human being is a rare birth. After getting this human being body, one needs to focus on what is to be done as a human being. What is the goal? As a human being, I am here only to play and make some enjoyments around me and living a casual life? Or should I focus on certain things? Making a question in one's own mind. Adi Shankara is pointing our own life, so that one can turn back, fall again to the goal. Dispassion, vairagyam. Without having any hatredness towards the world or people, one return back to one's own life. Shankara is not against any enjoyments. Shankara is not against any pleasures which we enjoy in this worldly life. Shankara wants to make us to reach the moksha goal, Purushartham. For that, through his treatise, Bhaja Govindam, he points out certain things, certain facts which we go through in our life. A simple verse, Balastavat Krida Saktaha. As a child, I am always indulged in play. Who don't like to play? Unless you have a psychological issue when you're a child, you know. Every kid's priority is to play only. Whenever they eat some food, play. It's a natural instinct. Nobody taught us how to play with anything in this world. As a monkey, it also will have a thing to play with a stick or with another monkey. A calf, if you free from the rope, a calf will jump and run away from you. It's a natural instinct to play. So too, as a human baby, my priority was also to play with several things in my life. And I studied a certain play like shuttle, badminton, tennis, football, cricket, etc., with the rules and the norms. I started to play certain things in my life. Nothing wrong on that. Shankara wants to make you realize our priorities get changed in our day-to-day life. When I am a child, my priority is to play. Balastavat krida saktaha. Asakti. A keen desire in order to fulfill certain thing. Asakti. Completely in tune with that. I want to play. When I am a boy, when I am a girl, I was always having a taste to play with certain things. When I mature more, when I grow more, I can sense the world and people. My priorities will change. When I was a boy or a girl, I was interested in playing with different things. Day-to-day life, I became a young man or a young girl. Tarunaha, Taruni. When I become a young boy or a teenager, Tarunastaval Taruni Saktaha. When I get more matured with my body and mind and senses, priority changed from the playing towards looking a partner. Tarunaha, a young boy will be always to keep a partner along with him, a girlfriend. Or if I am a girl, I will be looking towards a good boy to keep a secure friend in my life or get married. Shankara is pointing that our priorities will change in our day-to-day life according to one's own awareness towards the world and people and society. The more you grow, the more you have the awareness about the world and people and about your body, the more the priorities will change from one to one. But all our priorities will be centered on two things: security and happiness. Whatever I do in my life, according to Bhagavad Gita, according to Dayanandaji Maharaj, I will be always centered about my happiness and about my security. Any action. So when I am a Taruna, a young man, I would like to have a girlfriend along with me. Shankara says that Tarunastaval Tarunish Sakta. Because now my body has grown up. I'm not a boy at all. I'm a teenager or a young man. So my priorities changed now. I will not play with marbles now. I am aware of the people and the society, about my own body. So it's a natural instinct. And I will fulfill my desires with several people, with several things. Priorities will again change. Again and again the priorities will change. Once our priority is to have a progeny, next generation. Again, the priorities change. Once we get a girl or a boy, now we should give a good education. We should make him a doctor. In between, some other priorities also will come. I should make a good house. I should take a bank loan. I should buy a car. All priorities will be kept aside when I get a serious disease. Now my priority is to survive from this disease. Priorities are subject to change according to my, which will make me so happy. That priority I will go first. Easily. And I will tell you certain things once I finish this sloga about the priorities and the choosing, what I should choose in my life. I will tell you. So, Balastavat Krida Saktaha, Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha. When I was a boy, I was interested always in playing certain games or certain other things. Once I became a teenager, now I am interested to looking towards certain opposite sex girls. If I am a girl, I will look towards the boy to whom I should get married and to settle my life. Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha. Then the age goes on and on and on, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Vriddaha, an old person now, sitting in the house. Boy went to US, girl went to UK, wife is with her, with the girl, and he is sitting in a big house with his two dogs. They cannot go anywhere, They will stay with him. And he's thinking certain things. Whatever I have done in my life, which desires I have fulfilled in my life, which desires I have to fulfill again in my life, which didn't get fulfilled in my life. Vrittaha, an old person, just eat idli sambar in the morning, having some tair sadam in the afternoon, read some newspapers, look some TV. If some neighbor is there daily, he will meet and 5-10 minutes some gossips. Again, come back to house, feed the dogs and do the things. Again, sit in the house properly and thinking all the things what are happened in the life. This is about a person who is totally comfortable with his life. There are other set of people, they are in their life. What they will be thinking, I didn't get a house, I didn't buy a car, I didn't fulfill these desires, I didn't get a proper job. Lot of things are there to think again and again. If life did bless you, suppose the life blessed you properly, you have certain things to think. Suppose the life didn't bless you, then you have to think a lot of things which are always annoying you. And also you may be thinking about your younger age. How much enjoyment, what are the enjoyments you have gone through in your life? Swimming in the swimming pool, bungee jumping, cycling, having some fun with your boyfriend or girlfriend, eating at night in different hotels, flying towards different countries. It was once upon a time. Now I am completely out, 70, 72. I have to take some tablets and go to sleep at night. No more traveling. I cannot do certain things which I was doing in the younger age. I wish I could do, but I can't. That's what Shankara is pointing out through the third line. Taruna second line, third line, chinta saktaha. When you a set of thoughts which you have already fulfilled in your life, a set of thoughts which you didn't fulfill in your life, a set of thoughts which you want to fulfill again in this life. Lots of things are a bunch of thoughts. We miss to do japa. We miss to go to temple. We miss to attend spiritual classes. Why? These thoughts are there. Now, a new life, mobile, that's enough. The whole world is in your hands. One can go on and on and on just without having anybody as a friend in your life. Just having a mobile, that's enough. Can damage your mind, it can spoil your mind. It can give a lot of info towards your mind. Both sides for a mobile, we keep aside. So when I get more older, I will be always focusing on my thoughts, what I have fulfilled. Now I cannot do anything more what I have done in my 20s or 30s or 40s. This type of thoughts will be overwhelming us. These three lines are talking about our different stages of our life. Really, human being is meant to make our purushartha and get rid of from this cycle of death and birth. No other birth can reward you this moksha purushartha, to be freed from death and birth cycle. No other life can do that. But we will also follow what others do. A crow also having some fun and enjoyment and having a family, making a nest, taking their, making their babies to grow. All these things crows also doing. A cow also give birth to a calf and it will also take care of its babies and live a life. Similarly, we are also centered mostly our life with a lot of things like this. He have two children, two girls she has, he has. I have a boy. I should take a girl from his family for my boy. All these types of thoughts also will be there. Shankara didn't explain all the pattern of thoughts, you know. We will be overwhelmed by our different types of thoughts which are totally centered on our body. A body-centered thoughts. I am this body and I have certain relatives like wife and the children and kids. I have to take care of them. I should make them settled. I should put some money in his account, in her account, so that they can be happily enjoy their life because it's my blood. So from the plane, when I am a boy or a girl, I change my priority to looking towards my opposite sex in order to settle my life, because I follow society blindly. What others are doing, majority is having a settled family life. I should also settle. Okay, nothing wrong with that. What society do, you can also follow. But there are defects in the society nowadays. People are not connected with the spiritual teachers. Most of them doesn't have time. They are connected with their job and family and money and having a Sunday fun. They are not connected with a spiritual teacher. So that the guidance is lacking in their family life. This is what I want to say. When you have a proper guidance in anything in this world, you will reach the destination very safely. When you don't have a proper guidance, like what say in the Kathopanishad, the horses, when they are completely under control, reach the destination through a chariot. Suppose the horses are not under control of you, you will not reach the destination. Similarly, society goes according to the rules and regulations what their forefathers and their grandparents have done. They don't, most of the people don't have any connection with their spiritual teacher. So just they blindly follow what their parents has done. It's a very important guidance. That's why we keep two padukam of Guru. Even though our Guru is not virtually or physically presented in our altar, we keep two of Guru. Padukam. Padukam is walking. Walking means guidance. In which way I should go, he will guide me. I already mentioned in the last class, we came to pick up a train. We have to get into the train. We don't get fantasy about the things and shops which are in the railway station. Similarly, human birth is very, very rare and very, very precious. We just get entered into this fantasy of family life and the enjoyment. In Mandukya Kaiga, Bhogartam Srishtiristhanye Kredartam Chaiva Chapare. Atmakamasya Kaspraha. Devasya Esha Mayaha Ayam. Atmakamasya Kaspraha. Majority of the people at any era, any time, majority will think that for fun and pleasure only, all these things are created. We have to earn some money and spend some money and enjoy the world. Kredartam Chaiva Chapare. Others, a few people, it's meant for fun. Don't take it as anything serious in your life. Krida. I say that Krida means really, if you translate, it is called playing. I will say, don't take, people take a casual way of living without having any seriousness about their human body. Kridartham Chaiva Chapare. This is what we call, Atma Kamasya Kaspra. That we will keep, and I didn't explain the last line also. Both I will explain once I give the whole presentation of what right now where we are and what we have to go from to where we have to go. Right now we are in the samsara. When we are a person who is experienced hunter, a wanderer, go to this country, go to this hotel, go, I should have a taste on this thing, I should have a taste on this thing. This is called samsara. Only the priority will change, but things are under worldly things only. The things which I enjoy will be worldly things only. I will be always in the samsara, in this creation. I don't come out of the creation. Each and everything, if I take As a pleasure which I enjoyed, everything is worldly thing. I am always inside the world only. I'm not out of the world. Family matters, friend circle, in my office, where I go to play tennis club, everywhere you get some enjoyment, but it's all in the samsara, The more you enjoy, the more impression it will come inside the mind, and it will be a carbon copy, and it will make you to enjoy more and more when the time comes. This is called samsara, Going behind a certain things for a time period. After that, you go behind a certain thing for a time period. Again, you will come back to the same thing what you were using for few years before. This is called samsara. As long as if we don't have guidance, we will be always stuck in this samsara. Just priorities will change. And there are a lot of like which car I should take in my life. Similarly, we will have a lot of options in our life. Which thing I should buy in my life to enjoy, like a TV. Even that's why matrimony is there. Different types of people are being arranged in front of you. You can choose from that who should be your life partner. What a funny thing, matrimony. Options are there everywhere. When there is an option, when we will have a lot of options in my life, I will tell you something. If I don't have the correct information about a thing, we will have a lot of options in my life. Just like a story which I used to say in every talks, When I go to a shop, the shop seller keep 4 saris in front of me. One is silk, pure silk, 10,000 rupees. All others are fake, duplicate. It cost only 400 rupees. But the price will be 10,000, will be tagged each with every saris. You choose anything, you will have 10,000 rupees. For 400 rupees saris also, they will tag 10,000 rupees. Now you don't have any idea about silk. You go to a shop and you see all these 4 saris which are very much attractive. There is an option now. How the option came now, which sari I should take. As long as you don't have any idea about silk, there is an option in your life. Similarly, when you will make a decision, then if you have the correct information about a particular thing, there is no option, there is only a decision. I want this sari, all 3 saris you can keep inside and make a discount on that sari. Because you know what is a silk and you know how to choose silk sari because you have all the information. So, as long as if we don't have any information in our life, we will have a lot of options in our life. Should I do that? Should I do that? What job I should take? Which I should do? Should I marry this girl or should I marry this girl? Looking matrimony also. Should I eat this today? Should I eat that today? People are even confused about food also, After living for 40, 50 years, you don't have an idea about your body, what your body can digest. And what should you eat? which is friendly with your body. People eat certain things like cattle, and get into trouble with the stomach and also with the other issues. Why? They are not aware of what they want really for their body after living a beautiful age in this beautiful world. Unaware of even what my body needs. Okay, fine. So options and decisions. As long as we don't have any information about our life, I have a lot of options. I can go to tennis court, I can go to golf court, I can go to this place, I can go to this place, I can have a boyfriend, I can have a girlfriend, I can buy a car, I can take bank loan, I can make a second floor in my house, I can buy new TV, everything, because I don't have a proper information about my life. What should really I do in my life? I don't have any idea. There is no guidance. When there is no guidance, I have a lot of options. Monday I will do this. Tuesday I will go there. All these options are around you. Once you have a proper decision, if you are connected with a traditional teacher, if you are connected with a spiritual person, you will have a proper decision in your life. That is what told in the fourth line of this slogan. First three lines I will say again. Balasthavat Kridasaktaha Tarunastaval Taruni Saktaha Vriddasthaval Chinta Saktaha Parame Brahmani Upina Saktaha. What is the fourth line says? Nobody is interested in their own goal. By getting a human birth, rare and precious human body, after getting this, they are not interested or they are not aware of the Brahman, which is the real goal of each and every human being. Parame Brahmani, on that ultimate thing, Yam labdhvaja param labam manyade nadikam tata yasmin stitona dukkhena gurunapina vichalyate. Bhagavad Gita. One sloga I just quote. That which thing, if you accomplish in your life, that is the precious thing in this world. No other thing in this world more than this, precious more than this. Yam labdhva, that Parabrahman. Yasmin stitona dukkhena, by knowing this thing, if somebody comes to know accidentally or deliberately, this Brahman, because some people comes to know accidentally. I give some link to some people, join this class. Accidentally, first time they will listen what is Brahman. Because they don't have any spiritual background of spirituality or something. Nothing, no need to worry. We will take them also. This bus can carry entire human world. Anybody can get into this bus, spiritual bus. So, whether you know accidentally, whether you know deliberately, the Brahman, that is the main goal of each and every living being. But only human being can realize or recognize Brahman. By knowing this Brahman, one will be freed from the bondage of samsara, death and birth. free from death and birth. For this, one need to focus by keeping all the things secondary. The priority as a human being, I should focus on the moksha purushartha, Brahman. Knowing that thing, one will be freed from the bondage of samsara. If we are going to talk about Brahman, that is Vedanta. Since it is a prakarana, I just mention what is Brahman. That's all. Okay? Brahman. The word Brahman comes from the word root Brih Dhatu. Again, I will say Brih Dhatu. In Sanskrit, Brih means the bigger, the biggest. We are all familiar with the adjectives and the nouns. Long stick. Here, long means adjective. Stick means noun, substantive. Small boy. Small is adjective, boy is noun. Big ant. Big is adjective, ant is noun, substantive. Entire world, in this entire language, big will come only as an adjective. Big ant means how much it will be. This much. It can be big ant. No. Only this much. Big ant. A small ant will be big ant, we say. Big apple. This much. Big elephant. It's a big. Big star. Bigger. The same big will be have some gradation different according to the different nouns, correct? Big ant, big apple, big elephant, big star. Everywhere the same word big is used. It's an adjective, but every big will be according to the noun. Here this Brahman word is used as biggest, the biggest. The one and only word in Sanskrit where the big is used as a noun. The biggest. Why? To accommodate each and everything in this universe. Whatever you see as the bigger or biggest, everything will be under this truth only. The biggest thing in the world, Brahman, that biggest. That's what the Brahman, the word is told. The Brahman means the biggest. There, the big word is used as noun, not as an adjective. In order to accommodate all the things inside this. That is our focus. The entire creation is relying, depending upon this one single thing, what we call in Vedanta, this Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahman. And that Brahman itself being seen as creation also, created also. The creator and the creation, both are Brahman only. There is no separation for the creator and the creation. That's why one's own true nature, one get missed by the things which are in front of the person. Paranchikani Vedurnat Swayambhu. Different things are there attractive. So one cannot focus on one's own nature. From where the happiness is coming out. From where the happiness is being the true nature, Surupam, one get missed because of different thoughts in the old age, different opposite sex to choose in their younger age, and also when they are boy, immature lifestyle, they will be always engaged in playing. That we cannot say blame. After having a matured body, still the people miss their goal. That's what Shankara says through the last line. Parame Brahmani Kopina Sakta. Nobody is interested, nobody is thinking about one's own real nature. That is what is the solution for all our problems and issues in our entire creation. And that is being our destination. That is being our goal also. Parame Brahmani Kopina Sakta. Because life have different things to focus externally. We focus on different things in the external world and we miss our main thing in our life. That's what Shankara wants to say through this shlokan. Balastavat kreda saktaha, tarunastaval taruni saktaha, vrittastavat chinta saktaha, parame brahmani kopina saktaha. Nobody is engaged at any age because the lack of guidance by a traditional teacher or because of the lacking of punyam. After getting human birth, a special punyam you need to connect with the traditional people and also spirituality. That is going to say by Shankara after one or two verses. So one cannot miss the goal. One should set the goal. And keeping the goal inside as the first top priority, all other priorities you can manage. You can enjoy, you can go to pleasure, everything. But you cannot miss your goal. Parame Brahmani Kopina. Nobody is interested or engaged in studying Vedanta to know the realizing the true nature of one's own individual. Each and every individual should get engaged to realizing the Brahman. Along with the things what you are flowing through, what are the flows in the society, as a family life, as a friendship circle, everything, business circle, keeping everything in the one should make some time to realize what is my goal through a proper guidance. This is what is told through this shlokan. Okay. Now I will read the shlokan. Today is Pradosham. So temple is also going to be engaged before, already 15 minutes before it started. Today is a good Pradosha. So I will read the shlokan and give a brief meaning and I will wind up the class today. And I will give the explanation in the next session. Next shlokan, connected with this. Kato kanta kaste putraha samsaro yamativa vichitraha kasya tvam kaha kuta ayataha tatvam chintayata diha brataha. Once more I will read. Kato kanta kaste putraha samsaro yamativa vichitraha kasya tvam kaha kuta ayataha tatvam chindayata diha brataha. Brataha. Oh bro, we say, no? In Tamil movies we say, bro, konjam parpa. Same like this, Shankara calls. He called 10,000 years before this slang and language, bro, brother, please think about these facts which are around you. What really means by wife, or what really means by husband? Ka to kanta. What really the secrets and what are the facts behind you, behind your son or your progeny, your children? If you know the facts, that will make you certain detachment towards the children and the people, That's why you want to say. Please think about all these facts. Samsaraha ayam ativa vichitraha. Dramatic wonder it is. We cannot assume anything. Samsaraha ayam ativa vichitraha. Kasya tvam kaha kuta ayata. From where you came, from where you are going, and to which you are going, how you lived, how you got this birth in this world. Please think everything. Then you decide what should you do in this life. Children means a jiva somewhere going around. According to its own prarabdha, it comes to your food and it will become the semen and it will enter into the foetus, it will enter into the uterus of a woman and it will become a child. There is no connection between father and children, really speaking. Some jiva somewhere it is going around. According to the Padma Purana or Garuda Purana, you can go through that, A jiva means, a progeny means a jiva somewhere hanging around. According to its own prarabdha and some of your own woes, depths, it will enter into your food and it will become your semen and it will enter into the uterus and it will become your girl or your boy. I will talk about this elaborately in the next class. Okay. Keeping this mind, all these points are not to deny any family or relationship. Really speaking, Shankara is not interested to deny any family matters or relationship. You want to create vairagya. While living in this world as a human being, you should focus on the real goal. That's what Shankara needs. Okay? I will talk about this slogan in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thank you, all of you. Amma, thank you. I will see you in the next session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hari Om, Didi.
Hari Om.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Thank